Welcome back to Building and Beauty. We've been on a mission to turn my mom's living room into the elevated, cozy dream space she's always wanted. And every step has pushed us to learn new skills and challenge ourselves in the best way. We started by completely demoing this space, which is something we've looked forward to for such a long time. With a blank slate, we designed this space and it's been full speed ahead ever since. First, we started by building a completely custom stair from scratch for the step-down living room, which is something we've never done before, but we figured it out and found the perfect true black stain to finish it off. We also repaired the old wood flooring, carefully matched the stain, and we gave the hearth a glow up with marble tile and a trim detail that makes it look completely custom. Today, we're back at it, making over this massive fireplace. So without further ado, let's dive in and have some fun. With summer right around the corner, I've been refreshing a few spaces around my home, and I'm so excited to share two beautiful finds from Cheetah Living that have totally elevated our indoor and outdoor spaces. First up is my front porch, which I have turned into the coziest little hangout thanks to Cheetah Sienna's modern acacia wood rope outdoor bistro set. The design is clean and modern with gorgeous FSC-certified acacia wood that's not only durable and beautiful, but also eco-friendly too. The hand-wrapped PE rope detailing gives it such a luxe textured feel, and the plush cushions are beyond comfortable. They're filled with high resilience foam and topped with a soft polyester fiber, and they're over 7 inches thick, which gives them just the right amount of sink-in and comfort while still being super supportive. It's the perfect setup for sipping my morning coffee, reading a book, or just chatting with the neighbors at the end of the day. And I love that everything is made with weather-resistant materials. These truly are so gorgeous, and I love how they have elevated our front porch. Inside, I added Cheetah Living Sienna modern woven counter stools to our kitchen island, and they brought such a soft, sophisticated vibe to the space. They're handcrafted with solid kiln-drying hardwood and feature a hand-woven paper cord seat that adds a gorgeous boho chic touch while still feeling modern and clean. The neutral tones blend perfectly with our space, and the high-density foam cushions provide the perfect balance of softness and support. I also really appreciate all the practical details that they put into their pieces. The back cushions are reversible and removable for easy maintenance, and the covers are spot cleanable, which is a must in our super busy household. Cheetah Living is all about making stylish, comfortable furniture accessible for every budget with beautiful pieces that work across all kinds of styles. I have been so impressed with the quality and comfort of both sets, and they've totally helped me get my home ready for summer. Cheetah Living was so kind to offer my followers an exclusive discount. You can use my code BB13 for 13% off. I'll leave everything linked down below so you can refresh your spaces for summer too. Huge thanks to Cheetah Living for sponsoring this portion of today's video. So the first thing we're gonna tackle today is doing another coat of mud on the drywall because it takes forever to dry.
I look back to the past. I was searching for something forgotten. Then I found a key, more like a map, a glimpse of the future running through the past. I wish I remember what was said that night. All I can remember is you by my side. But the moment starts to slip away. The memories in my
So now that that's done, I just have to wait for it to dry, and I still think I'm gonna have to do another coat and then the texture coat. I know it looks absolutely crazy right now, and it probably looks a lot like I don't know what I'm doing, but I have all this mapped out in my head of how it's gonna come together, and I'm only putting texture and mud over the parts that I know are going to show after the fact. All of this section here that's purple is going to be covered by tile or the new mantle that I'm gonna build. So yeah, it looks crazy, but bear with me. So the next thing I'm gonna do while I wait for all this to dry is seal the marble that I worked on in the last video for the hearth. Because I'm working with real marble, it does need to be sealed, especially with our family and the kids and everything. I wanna make sure that this marble will last.
How can I frame it? I think we can make it. There's no need to fake it.
Mark likes to joke when we seal marble that we are gonna get it pregnant right now because we're using an impregnator sealer. There's a lot of different sealers that you can use. I personally do like this one because it's gonna keep the original like polished look of the stone, and it just does a nice job of protecting it. I use this when I installed the tile for our steps in our home, and it has held up so wonderfully. It looks great, so I do really like this one. You have to seal your tile, marble tile, before you grout it because the grout could alter the color of the marble. Marble's such a pain, but it's so beautiful. So I just do it, you know? You just do it, and I'm here to teach you all the steps. So if you have to do this, you guys, you're gonna be well prepared.
Yeah, we're just getting started. Time is a wasting, it's a game that we're playing. And I don't wanna stay here, no.
So now, while the sealer dries, I have another task that I wanna tackle. If you guys have been keeping up with me throughout this whole entire process, you know, a couple videos back, I had to patch a part of their flooring, their existing hardwood floors. I had to patch the floor and also kind of re-stain the new wood to match their existing floors. And I did a decent job, but it could be better in my opinion. Both of my parents, they're like, just leave it, it looks fine, it looks great, it's fine. And I'm like, no, it could be better. So I'm gonna give it a second attempt. I'm just going to sand down the existing floors and try to blend that part. I don't wanna touch the new part. I don't know, you know, I could totally regret this. Hindsight, if I were to go back, I wouldn't have sanded the existing floors at all. I used my orbital sander when I did that, and so it just like sanded part of the old floors away. And I kind of at the time was like, you know, it'll be fine because it'll maybe blend better, be less obvious. Hindsight, I would not do that. I would not have touched the existing floors at all, so I do regret that, but I'm hoping to fix it. I could regret this too. But I don't love the way it looks, so let's see if I can do a little bit better. I always, by the end of a project, I always joke that by the end of it, I know how to do it. I go through the whole project just learning as I go, and then by the end, I have it all figured out. I've convinced myself at this point that I have a little bit more knowledge now, so we're gonna try again. Fingers crossed I can make this work. Okay, just this much more to go. This sucks. Almost done.
On and on, a little closer. On and on, without much closure. Every book in my apartment says I'm fine and level-hearted.
All right, I'm feeling really good, really positive about the way that things are looking with it sanded. So I'm gonna go ahead and get it stained. I'm gonna start with a pre-stain wood conditioner.
Let it go. Slip away on a cloud outside my window. Everything is looking up way up here, way up here, way up here. Everything is looking up way up here, way up here, way up here. Everything is looking up way up here, way up here, way up here. Everything is looking up way up here. Everything is looking up.
So the last time we did this, I layered 4 stains, I think, to get the color that I thought was going to match. On my test piece, it matched perfect. Then when I actually did it, it wasn't perfect, okay. But as I was staining it before, I did Puritan Pine, then I did honey, and I felt like honey matched really, really well. So where I went wrong was when I added the mocha. That went wrong for me. So my plan this time was to just let the honey sit a little bit longer and see how it matched. It's looking really good so far. I think it's gonna work. This looks so much better than before. In my perfect world, it would be slightly, like 2% browner. But it looks way better than what we had before. So I'm gonna leave this here, let it dry overnight, come back tomorrow, and we'll see how I feel. It's the next day, and the flooring looks so much better. The perfectionist in me, like I was saying last night, if it was 2% darker, I think I would like it more, but I think when I seal it, I'm just gonna use some polyurethane sealer. I think when I seal it, it's going to match really, really well, because this can kind of deepen the look of your stain. So I'm hoping this will do just the trick, but I'm glad I took the time to sand it back down because it really does look so much better than before.
Gonna cause a commotion. Gonna break down the door, I ain't knocking. Ain't no catching the beat, cause it's dropping. Wanna give it some more, I ain't stopping. Watch me flip out. Hello.
So while the coat of polyurethane is drying, I'm gonna do another coat of mud on the fireplace. Do you see how I'm trying to multitask, you guys? I'm trying to let something dry, do something else. Let that dry, do something else. It's like the amount of time that I spend wasting just things drying. Oh my gosh, it kills me. It drives me crazy. Absolutely crazy.
It's a lovely day to be together. It's a lovely day to be together.
All right, and now while the mud dries, I'm going to grout the hearth here. I'm so excited. I've been most looking forward to getting this grouted because I'm hoping that all the seams are just going to disappear to the best of their ability. You know, of course, we're still gonna have some grout lines, but I'm hoping it will just look like one solid slab once I have it grouted. I am just gonna be using this Mape Flex color in the shade Avalanche. Seems like a really nice kind of grayish white. It was the whitest of the white that I could find that wasn't looking yellow. So we'll see how it turns out. Normally, I wouldn't tell you guys to use your hands, but my grout float definitely is not gonna get into these intricate details. So, you know what? This is the smoosh method, okay? And it works every time. Shelly's working, look at that. Shelly's doing work, watch out. She wanted to try grouting it, so. How is it?
Good.
Is it as fun as you thought it would be?
No,
See?
I'm good.
Yeah, she was like, wow, that looks good. That looks like fun.
Tried it, made a mess for you, and now you can have it back.
Great, thank you so much.
Mix it up, roll the dice. Got a buzz, new spice. Looking fresh.
All right, it's the next day. We're at Lowe's to get a bunch of supplies to start building the fireplace. I'm so excited about this step in the project because I love woodworking and, you know, doing tile. I mean, you know, it's okay, it's fine. But working with wood and getting to build something from scratch brings my heart so much joy. It sets my soul on fire. It is what I love to do. So we have so many supplies to pick up today, so let's get it done. Gotta put on the gloves. There's nothing worse than a splinter because of a 2x4.
Bet you never thought I could, but look at me now. Look at me now. Look at me now. Gotta see it to believe.
Do they have them? All right, 1x12s. That's what we need. Yay, they have some. Hopefully they're all good.
You never thought I could. Look at me now. Look at me now. Look at me now. Gotta see it to believe it. Look at me now. Look at me now. Look at me now. Bet you never thought I could. Look at me now.
I'm actually so shocked that we got everything. To find 6 1x12s, listen, that's hard to do, okay? That are in good condition. We found all of the wood we needed. This was so fast. Either it was fast or we're just getting better at it. One of the two. All right, we made it back and we have all of the wood clamped up. That is my best tip to you guys. If you go and buy a bunch of lumber and you're not gonna use it that same day, even if you're gonna leave it for one night, clamp it all up because it will keep it straight. If you just throw it in your garage, the heat will make it warp, and all that time that you spent at the store finding all your straight wood will be ruined, okay? It'll be a complete waste of your time. Ask me how I know. Ask me how I know. So now that the grout is dry, I can officially see my vision coming to life when it comes to the hearth. Definitely from afar, it looks more like one solid slab, which is what I was hoping to achieve with this design and with this layout, and I definitely feel like we were able to get it there. It was risky, it was very difficult, but it paid off, and I'm loving the way it's coming together. I'm also so glad I took the time to sand down the flooring in the dining room. It is not perfect, but it is so much better than my first attempt, so I will take it. It blends and looks so much nicer, so I'm really pleased with that. And of course, we also made so much progress on just doing, all of the drywall work and everything for, redoing the fireplace area. This is the part of DIY that feels so slow. I know this project in and of itself has probably felt a little bit slow to you guys, but I'm really taking my time with it because I know the outcome that I want. And sometimes, you could rush through things and you're not gonna get the same result as if you would have taken your time along the way and really think through things. So much of what we are doing in this space is my first time doing this. So I am learning so much as we are going, and it is, it's a challenge sometimes. So I've been taking my time to really think through things, not rush through it, and really try to do a nice job. That's something that I always try my best to do, is to not make things look DIY, and of course, to share the entire process with you guys. So thank you for your patience, because I know it's been a little bit slower than normal, and I hope you're enjoying this project, seeing it all come together. I know I am having so much fun, so please make sure you guys are subscribed so you don't miss out on any future videos. I am gonna end today's video here, so thank you so much for being here, you guys. Drop a comment, I would love to hear from you, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!